6:43, welcome back. Come Sunday night, people all around the world, they're going to be counting down the minutes until midnight as they get ready to welcome 2024.
But as Fox 43's Alex Cawley shows us, more than a century and a half ago, technology and developments from this region help people grow their ability to tell time.
As the world looks towards their watches and clocks to count down to the new year, if you turn back time, you'll see South Central PA's impact when it comes to horology. That's the science of measuring time and the art of making instruments for indicating it. As America began as a melting pot, so did what you would find in clocks early in this region.
Let's say you look at a Pennsylvania tall clock from the early 1800s. You've got English components that were made in Birmingham. You've got German styles of cabinetry. And so, yeah, there is a blending of styles. There's Dutch styles as well.
For these smaller pocket-sized options, Lancaster was working towards becoming internationally known. But before that, it had to start with J.C. Adams and E.H. Perry.
This is a very embellished Adams and Perry watch. This has the design for Adams and Perry watches. This kind of two-step plate on top. And this very specific line on top of the movement, or the top plate, which is pretty closely followed here, but this was the first iteration.
Adams and Perry, along with the Lancaster Watch Company and a few other companies, failed. So sort of rising out of the ashes of their failure, in 1892, you get the Hamilton Watch Company.
It took 18 years, starting in 1874, to go from the start of the Adams and Perry Watch Manufacturing Company to the Lancaster Watch Company, and ultimately the start of a watch that's still ticking today.
It wasn't until Hamilton came on the scene that Lancaster, as a town, became part of the global community of horology.
Their growth and what Hamilton made shared strong bonds with another Keystone State staple.
They're inextricably connected. Accurate timing was the only safety device in the 19th century. So, you know, if your watch was off by a little bit, that could be the difference between your train crashing into another one or making it safely to its destination.
And as the world changed, Hamilton was there to answer the call.
The U.S. government contracted Hamilton to produce several things, the most important of which were marine chronometers. What Hamilton did was really impressive in not just making a mechanical timepiece whose accuracy has never been surpassed, but also figuring out a way to mass produce it.
It was the Hamilton Company, with their incredible research into material science in particular. All of the components of this marine chronometer movement were made in-house in Hamilton's factory in Lancaster.
Hamilton was bought by another company in 1966 and moved all their manufacturing to Switzerland in 1969. But their fingerprint is still all over this region.
The number of folks who still have family connections to Hamilton is just huge. Because of Hamilton's longevity in the community, we're still reaping the benefits of that.
So as you're counting down to 2024, just remember, whether it's a horologist that learned in Lancaster County or the rich history that still stands today, this region's impact is timeless. Alex Cawley, Fox 43.